name is Bristle, and you're watching Mr. Amir's cartoon class.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to Amir's Cartooning Classes, episode 3. This is our intermediate classes, which is the in-between between our beginner classes, as you guys saw with Bluey, and our advanced classes, as you guys saw with Jabber, which is characters that are not as complex, but are in between the complexness of an anime character and the simplicity of a cartoon character that would be very simplistic in illustration and in drawing. So, today what we were working on is we're going to be working on Handsome Squidward. I know you guys are all wondering why Handsome Squidward, why the beautiful handsomeness of a squid. But main reason why is because I just really like the way Handsome Squidward looks, and when he falls, hilarious. But today we're going to be doing one of his striking hands on his hips poses that we know him to love to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the head shape. So the head shape, always going to start off with the head shape. The head shape is kind of this semicircle bean shape, right? Where you're going to do right here, right? But you're not going to do much more than just this. So this is where you guys are going to have your start point. This is your start point for your Handsome Squidward, right? And then you're going to put a little hill right here at the edge of your line right here, so you can give him that eyebrow that pops out a bit, because
he's handsome. He's such a handsome boy.
And over to give him a little bit of a cheekbone. And as you give him his cheekbone, you want the cheekbone to come in a bit, and it's going to drop down, because Handsome Squidward's chin is like really long, making him handsome for some reason in cartoon language makes him have these very long circular butt chin, kind of like Pete. If you guys ever see Peter Griffin, this is his chin shape, you know. So you're gonna give him a butt chin once you finish that. Once you guys get here, let me know. Until you get to his legs. So this is where his body would end and his legs begin. Of course, because it's of course a fish.
I'm a fish. I'm a fish, I'm a fish.
Nah. I mean, he's a man, but he's also a fish man. And so on the other side, you're going to do the exact same thing, but instead you're going to just give him his chest. Squidward outline. After this, we are going to outline it with a marker, and then we're going to continue by finishing it up and doing the painting. Alright, as you guys can see, we have finished our outline after we completed the time lapse, as you guys saw. Now the only thing left is to paint our Handsome Squidward. So we're going to take our light blue. We're going to paint this bad boy all of this light blue, because my boy is handsome. So we're going to give him some handsome, nice light blue skin. Like the Handsome Squidward he is. So, as you're doing this, you're going to add a little bit of that darker blue too, to add some, not dark blue, but that lighter dark blue, or that mid blue that we saw in the last episode. You will be able to utilize that, right, as you guys can see. use some of that darker blue to blend, do some blending of colors with the light blue to make that Squidward look, where he has some shadows and has all the blueness that he needs to have, shall I say. So, as you're painting in your handsome Squidward, think about the backgrounds you guys are going to do after I complete this lesson, because, you know, I do love a good background on my artwork, but to teach these classes, the main thing is you only have enough time to really just see how the figure looks. You know, I've got to teach you guys within a timely manner to where you're able to get a full-fledged lesson in under 2 hours, depending on if you guys are an intermediary, beginner, or advanced. So, right now you're just going to fill in your Squidward, or handsome Squidward, with this light blue, and the natural light blue Squidward tone. And just paint the nails inside of his arms. You may be like, well, it looks like a sloppy version of it's, you know, but when you re-outline it after you're done is when the best version comes. After you added all the paint and added all the texture and added all the definition, then you add the black mark at the end. It gives that bolded out look that it didn't have before. It looks shown, it looks seen. So, if you guys are sitting here and you're still watching, how long have you guys been painting? In the comments, I want to know how much you guys have been painting, or how long have you been painting? You've been painting for a couple of years, let me know. You've been painting for a couple months. That's cool, I'm glad you gotten into it. If you're newer, if you're older painter. I've been painting for about 8 or 9 years. And that's not even just counting the art classes I took in school, because I took a lot of art classes in school when I was in high school and middle school. So I don't even count those years, but professionally I've been doing it for about 8 years. Took a little break when I went to college, and then came back to it once I graduated, or once I left college. And then essentially just done it every day since then. So, as you can see, you get a little bit of that. Our good old pal, handsome Squidward. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.